trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Okay, ready?
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37.
Hey!
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
The expressway is wide open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. They keep attacking through the air. He looks that one in nicely. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You got a little bit of time to throw. You can see guys with your eyes right, things wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I look right out of the gate. This offense is going to be creative. They're going to try to get their best players the football out the offense. You saw it right there.
Jackrabbit in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll be stopped short. Picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Ready, set.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
4-2, Spider.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. To a drive there of 84 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
Okay.
First down for the offense.
Easy.
Quarterback will audible. They'll run it from the top. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage. It really sets up this offense nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Quick shovel pass. Touchdown Ducks! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Field shrinks. Tight end throws. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out. He stopped at the 13. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick.
And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and we love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out in the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside us for the rest of the game. You've got to go out. You've got to go out and play.
That is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
The give to the lone running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physical. You need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You give the guys break times. Which could have been set up in a long yardage situation. Now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Ready to dial it up on another first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
On second down, he'll let it fly. The short hands, it's Wolf. And he's off to that first down marker there. Saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure. But it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48.
Black 24. Black 24.
Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Spider.
He'll keep it on the sneak. He gets it past the 6, and Georgia has a first down.
I think those quarterbacks need just to quarterbacks, but man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Looking to go on top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Get set, get set.
On second down, he'll fire. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he ends his offense going for the first down.
Ready, break. Belly stutter.
Georgia, 0.
Got it.
They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive.
Pound 55 weak. Razor, razor. Go.
Wants to throw on first down. And he intercepts it. Oh! They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He's going to pass. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Jackrabbit.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
42 Spider.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Slab. Ready, ready.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Lasso. Lasso.
They'll throw it on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Smashes through. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense in his possession. Playing catch on these passes, channeling their inner Scott Warren, Champ Bailey, between the windows and making plays.
Making plays, and again, when you pressure the quarterback, and the Dogs do that as well, anyway, you pressure the quarterback, force that ball out in the secondary, playing great coverage, making big-time plays in the back end.
Ready, set.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Green 25.
Give to the running back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in the flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Quickly complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams.
The handoff to Johnson. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Got it.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Cobra.
Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The ball pops out. And the fumble goes out of bounds. He'll maintain possession. Actually picked up yardage on the play. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Ready?
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and
Let's
goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's going to run it back. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive.
They can be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here we go. Ringo, Ringo.
He's looking to throw it. Time to take a shot. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. Never really got that return flanking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
He's just Johnny on the spot. Now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
Ready?
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Unloads to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. Was looking for a little more.
So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes.
He'll take the deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. He's got it. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Especially is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the game just before halftime. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And if I'm a defense, I'm so excited because they know they can't run the football on me. They got to use a little bit of trickeration. They got to do something different because they know they can't man up and run it right at me. They know I'm too good. So, defense, let's go.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in passing. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Football out.
And for a quick update, let's go to the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Research Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over San Diego State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
42
They've got
Spider.
time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On the double.
The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43.
Acorn. Lasso.
He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He's going to bring it out from deep. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack. Thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. It may be time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. par. Got room on the... And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. First half in the books. Time down. Join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side,
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, get ready to come back in this game.
and sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10.
Clear! Clear! Longer! Finally! Go!
To the ground with the back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
One of the adjustments they made at halftime training in this game was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the game.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Georgia going up tempo. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking to move it through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Here we go! Ready!
Give to the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
I know the passing game sells. The passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
55 weak!
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Going downfield for the big play. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, I've been there. This is one of those games you just want to forget right away and turn the page. 4 picks now thrown by this guy, and you're just not able to make your reads. Things aren't clicking. You're not seeing the field, and the ball's not coming out right. Next week cannot come soon enough for him, I can tell you that.
On the
And
double!
Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
Easy!
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Ready up!
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Jackrabbit!
He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield here.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying to find his man on first down. Gonna take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
Get set. Get set.
The option look. Quick toss. On the move is the third. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time. It's now showing up here in the game.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block a run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. No, if you put the score up, well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
Going for it all. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
On the
First down here for the offense.
Slab. Ready, go.
Going to the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for space. It's Sims. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Got it.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
Here we go.
They'll toss it to the outside on the left. He gets it. So close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust
some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. In his sophomore season, he was
Ready up. On the ready.
First down to start the drive after the break.
Ready. Ready.
He's going to pass. Finds his big tight end. He will step out of bounds, but now first down to this offense.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Getting some heat. And they get the sack right out of the gate. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football is going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
And a nice job working the field. I think it's so important that the defense is honest and
Easy.
taking down that side. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
In a lot of fun. This one is hard to take and watch. And I think there's a big take it next week with this. The offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove. What you do now, at least now, start to get something going.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's he's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Ready.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Lasso. Ready.
Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. Cross at the 35. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground,
On
take
the
away
set.
that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
325.
He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. Russell to the ground after picking up the first down.
And I just love having a decisive quarterback. Like, give him options, but he makes a decision, sticks his foot in the ground, says, I'm going to get the first down, and he gets it.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now on 2nd down.
Easy.
On the option. At the 35, he's got room. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch and kept it himself and turned it into
On
a
the
big
double.
play. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they just need numbers. How many guys do you use that line? How many guys go out?
On the ready.
Guys can block the guys. Oh, this is good for the offense. Catch. Let me get a few yards.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put one down the Boulevard.
Ready, ready.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Ready,
And
set.
here comes the offense on second down. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they really felt like they had a real good game